Hello, everybody. Once again, welcome back to Ham Shack TV. I'm your host, Josh AA4WX, right here on Ham Shack TV. Do me a favor, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below and click the notification bell next to it. You'll be notified anytime I post a video or go live right here on Ham Shack TV. Do keep in mind, if it already says subscribed, do not click it again, otherwise you'll unsubscribe. So make sure it says subscribed. So this video today it's obviously Christmas shopping time, and wanted to touch on some HF stuff. Unfortunately, there really is some restrictions that Icom, Yaesu, and all the big HF manufacturers put on distributors for their equipment, so they don't have Black Friday sales. But I do want to share with you the HF rigs that I have found on Amazon that are available and you can purchase for that special someone or maybe yourself. So let's get started. First one I'm going to feature is actually the HF radio that I have. This is the Icom IC-7300, and I will confirm that I have this radio by showing you. Right there it sits. So I love my 7300. I picked it up off of Bill, KK4PAL, and I have no regrets. I love that radio. Love everything about it. If you're big into FT8 or interested in FT8, this is the radio for you. I love the way it performs with FT8. So let's take a look. You got your power, you got your transmit tuner, and Vox. The good thing is it's not just a built-in tuner, it's an auto tuner. So if it detects your SWRs out of whack, it's going to tune it for you. So you don't need a separate auto tuner for it. It will just do it for you. You got your filtering up here. You got some more filtering, your preamps, your notch, your attenuator, noise blanker, noise reduction, your AF and RF knobs. You got an SD card port, excuse me. You got some menu buttons down here below, and the M scope is really handy. I really like that. You got some other options, some soft buttons here that are customizable. This is just one of the displays. There are many different forms of displays that you can customize for the radio. But you got your waterfall there, and then down below you got an audio scope. You got an oscilloscope, and you've got this waveform model. Over here you got your multi-knob, your XFC, an auto tune, and then you've got your speech button, which is also a lock button if you hold it down. The speech button is fantastic, especially for the vision impaired. Take a listen to this. F028.074 megahertz LSD. So basically what that's doing is it's reading the display for you. So if you do have vision impairments, that speech button will read what's on your display for you. For those UCW fans, you've got a RIT feature, the TX button. You got a clear split, AB, and VFO versus memory mode. M-pad, you've got a couple of up and down buttons, and then you've got your VFO knob. And then I didn't realize this until recently. Right under the VFO knob is a tension control. So if you want a looser VFO, you've got it. If you want a tighter VFO, you've got it as well. Here's a look at what the menu looks like, and that's another thing about the 7300 I love is the menus are grid based rather than the list based that Yaesu does. So that's fantastic. And here's another example of what the display looks like. If you're in meters mode, you can see all these meters at one time. That's a big leg up compared to the Yaesu models, especially if you're running FT8. You've got the first meter, which is you can customize it to whatever. But in this mode, it shows your power output and your S meter. Down below that, you have your ALC, you have your comp, you have your SWR, and your ID, all in one display. You don't have to search around. You don't have to buy any extra parts or anything like that. It's all right there. You got your voltage, and then you can see a temperature readout of your radio, so you know if you're getting too hot. This is directly from Icom on Amazon, It is $1,199.95. Great radio. I cannot recommend the 7300 enough. It is a fantastic radio. It'll receive from 0.03 up to 74.8 megahertz. It's 100 watts, 25 watts on AM. It is a direct sampling radio, so this is an SDR. I would not buy this with intentions of going out with your ham radio club's field day. You'll want a good separation because it's an SDR. Otherwise, you're just going to get wiped out. But cannot recommend this enough. Actually, I did say that this was directly from Icom, but it actually shows that it's sold by Gigaparts. So you don't even have to go to Gigaparts' website, go right to Amazon, and you've got it here. They've got protection plans available as well. So check that out. If you order today, which I'm recording this video Wednesday, November 27th, the day before Thanksgiving, you will receive this radio between December 2nd and December 4th. So you have to order that. It says within the next hour and 14 minutes. Go ahead and jump on this now while you can. All right, let's move on. You'll also find a link in the description for this, for the 7300. So we'll skip this. This is quad band VHF UHF. If you are interested in that, you can go to just search the TYT 9800 at the Amazon affiliate link down below, and you'll be able to pull that up. This was my first HF radio here. This is a shack in the box, and it is a great starter rig for somebody. It's the Yaesu FT-991. This is also sold by Gigaparts on Amazon. HF 50, 140, 430 megahertz, all mode, field gear, transceiver, 100 watts with a 3-year warranty. It does only do 50 watts on VHF and UHF. You can also work wires X with this thing, so it's fantastic. Wires X, whatever. It's fantastic. This is a pricier radio though. This is $1,489.95. Does have a dynamic real-time scope, a spectrum scope, multicolor waterfall, single sideband CW, FM, C4 FM, digital, and AM. Let's see here, 3.5-inch TFT display. It weighs about 13 pounds. Typical HF size rig now, 17.4 inches by 12.1 inches by 7.4 inches. It does, again, have a 3-year factory warranty. So go check out the FT-991A. Again, a great starter rig if you're just getting the HF. You can do an all-in-one radio with it. Also, looks like it's available pretty quick. December 2nd to December 4th, depending on when you watch this and make your order. You should be able to get this pretty easily before Christmas. All right, moving on. Here's another 7300, but this one comes with the RT system software and the programming cable. I mean, if you want that, that's fine. I do have that myself, but really the radio is pretty easy to program without the software. $1,255.74 for that one. Here's an Anytone AT-778. We won't get into details on that, but if you're interested in it, it's $124. You can use the Amazon link down below. This is not HF, but I will go ahead and touch on it. It's the Icom IC-7300 VHF, UHF, and 1.2 gigahertz D-STAR base station transceiver. So this is a little bit different. There's only one available. Let's see what it is here. It is also sold by Gigaparts. Taking a look here. Got all kinds of options with it here. Looks very similar. Very similar setup to the 7300. Just touching on what it covers. VHF, UHF, all mode. Frequency range 1.44 to 148. 430 to 450. And then 1240 to 1300. So it's exactly what it says it is. Go check this out. This is the IC-73, or excuse me, the IC-9700 from Icom. Scrolling down, look and see if anything else. Now, this is a bad boy. I love this radio. I love it, but can't afford it. We'll just be honest about it. It's out of my ballpark. So this is the Icom IC-7610, and I was able to operate one of these at the field day event last year, or this past summer. And this is just a fantastic rig. There's so much you can do with it. So much you can do with it. It's a little overwhelming for a starter. So I would not recommend it for a starter. But if you're a seasoned ham, seasoned HF operator, this might be the radio for you. It is HF and 50 megahertz, 100 watts. It's an SDR, so keep that in the back of your mind. Let's see here. 31.4 pounds, so it's a bit heavier of a radio. This is not one you want to take POTA by any stretch of the imagination. Built-in automatic antenna tuner, digital up conversion for clean transmit. It's got the large touch color screen, quick dual watch function. It's got the multimeters like we were showing earlier. The size of this is a larger radio. It's 23.6 by 21.1 by 13.3 inches. So a little bit larger radio. And again, 31.4 pounds. It is not discontinued, so it is certainly still running. And you do get a warranty with it as well. The balance of the factory warranty, I believe it is. So if you're in the market for a higher end HF rig, check this one out. I really like the Icom 7610. And if you're feeling generous, look me up on QRZ and send me it. I'm totally kidding. But yeah, that's a dream radio for me for sure. Looking through, the rest I'm seeing is a bunch of Baofangs. So that's going to be your selection for HF on Amazon as of right now. I'll keep an eye out, and if I see anything pop up that's interesting with HF, I will come back and make you another video and let you know about it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit all the links down in the description. If you need to get your ham radio license, go to hamradioprep.com. Use coupon code HAMShackTV for an extra 10% off. They're already great prices. So Amazon link down below. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and we'll see you next time right here on Ham Shack TV 73, and happy Thanksgiving. This is AA4WX, WSEB 693.